are very critical in academic writing, and they perform some valid and critical roles in terms of flow, cohesion, but at the same time you have to be careful about overusing them. So transition signals are words and phrases which signal the shift. You'll be using these in your presentation and speaking as well. So they don't just exist in writing. They're actually, when we do note-taking with lectures, we even train students to listen for them because they help the student understand the flow of information with their note-taking. But in writing, they play a critical role as well. And there are some that are more academic than others, so that's another thing that you need to be aware of. In this case, the transition signal of, for example, which is forming an elaboration role, but still it is a transition signal moving one idea from another. But as I've just handed out these lists, transition words and phrases, you'll see that often they are phrases. They can work very effectively at the beginning of a sentence, or they can just be a word. And on the second page here, we also have the most common ones that we use in everyday language and will exist in your academic writing. Generally, certainly don't start a sentence with these or avoid it. Looking at all of those, yeah, generally those are not the best ones to use to start a sentence, but you will see them flowing throughout your sentences, showing relationship, and we call those fanboys. There are some other examples here of conjunctions. So, how do these work in your paragraphs? They help to elaborate, to create links between supporting sentences. This is an example. I'm not going to get you, don't look closely at the writing as such, but this is taken from a journal article. We can tell because it's even referenced the topic sentence up there, which we normally don't do in your academic writing, but often you will see that in journal articles. It's then showing where all these ideas have come from. But what you've got going on here is a flow of ideas. Further, you can see transition signals existing in there, and all of that is showing relationship, flow, with your blocks of evidence. In this case, there are two clear blocks demonstrated by some words. There could be more, there could be less. Concluding sentences quite often start with a transition signal. Which one? It's quite common to see at the end. Yeah. No, that's not the only one, but that is a nice hence. But no, there could be more than that. There could be a phrase, but that is one that we often see, and it acts to show that concluding role. But we don't see that in a topic sentence. The topic sentence plays a different role because it is starting.